She didn't ignore you suddenly. You just didn't notice the moment her perception of you began to change. At first, everything felt easy. Conversations flowed without effort. She responded quickly, sometimes even before you expected it. There was a natural rhythm between you, something unforced, something that felt mutual. And then slowly, almost invisibly, that rhythm broke. Her replies became shorter. The pauses between messages grew longer. The warmth in her tone started fading, not dramatically, but just enough for you to feel that something was off, without being able to explain exactly what it was. This is where most men misunderstand. They assume something external happened. Maybe she got busy. Maybe she met someone else. Maybe her feelings just changed overnight. But what's actually happening beneath the surface is far more subtle and far more psychological, because attraction rarely disappears in a single moment. It fades in layers, and each layer is tied to how she feels when she interacts with you. You see, when she started pulling away, your instinct was to move closer. You texted more. You tried to keep the conversation alive. You gave more attention, more effort, more energy, thinking that if you just showed her enough interest, things would go back to how they were. But instead, she pulled back even more. And that's the part that confused you the most. Because in your mind, you were doing everything right. You were being consistent. You were showing care. You were trying not to lose her. But from her perspective, the experience was completely different. You were focusing on what she was doing, instead of why she was doing it. When a woman begins to withdraw, it's rarely about the absence of attention. It's about the change in emotional tension. Something about the dynamic no longer feels the same to her. The subtle sense of curiosity, the space to wonder, the emotional unpredictability, it starts disappearing, and when that disappears, so does a part of her interest. But here's where things take an unexpected turn. At some point, whether out of frustration, exhaustion, or realization, you stopped chasing, you stopped over-explaining, you stopped trying to fix something that didn't seem to respond to your effort anymore. And that one shift, small on the surface, changed everything. Not because you played a game, not because you followed a trick, but because for the first time, the emotional dynamic between you reset. She felt it. Even if she didn't consciously understand it, she noticed the difference. The silence you created wasn't empty. It carried a message that she hadn't felt from you in a while. And suddenly, something inside her paused. This is the moment most people overlook, because it doesn't look dramatic from the outside. There's no big conversation, no clear turning point, just a quiet shift in behavior. And yet internally, something starts moving again. Curiosity. But not the kind you force. The kind that appears when something familiar becomes slightly unknown again. And that's where the story really begins. What you experienced wasn't random. It was a shift in perception. And perception, especially in attraction, is never fixed, it's fluid. It responds not to what you say, but to how you make her feel over time. When she started ignoring you, it wasn't because you lacked effort. It was because the emotional experience of interacting with you became predictable. Safe, yes, but also static. And what most men don't realize is that emotional safety without tension slowly turns into disinterest. This is where most men misunderstand. They believe consistency builds attraction, and in many areas of life that's true. But in early or developing emotional dynamics, consistency without variation removes the very thing that keeps someone mentally engaged: uncertainty. What's actually happening beneath the surface is a quiet psychological recalibration. At the beginning, she was trying to understand you. Every message you sent carried a small element of mystery. She didn't fully know your patterns, your availability, your emotional range, and that uncertainty created attention. Attention created investment. But over time, you became easy to read, not in a negative way, but in a complete way. She knew you would reply quickly. She knew you would continue the conversation. She knew you were available. And once the mind stops needing to figure something out, it starts allocating attention elsewhere. Not necessarily to another person, but to anything that feels more mentally stimulating. You're focusing on what she does instead of why she does it. Ignoring isn't always rejection. Sometimes it's the mind disengaging from something it has already categorized as understood. And this is where your behavior unintentionally reinforced that perception. When you noticed her pulling away, you increased your effort. More messages, more reassurance, more attempts to reconnect. But psychologically, this had the opposite effect. because instead of restoring curiosity, it confirmed predictability. It told her, without words, "You don't have to wonder about me anymore. I'm here, consistently, always." And while that sounds like stability, it removed the emotional space where attraction breathes. Then something changed. You stopped, not dramatically, not as a strategy, but your energy shifted, your attention pulled back, your responses slowed, or maybe even paused entirely. And in that moment, something subtle but powerful happened in her mind. The pattern broke. The version of you she had already figured out no longer behaved the same way. And the human brain is naturally drawn to disruptions in patterns. It wants to resolve them. It wants to understand what changed. So her attention returned, not because you chased it, but because you interrupted its absence. This is the part that feels confusing if you only look at behavior on the surface, because from your perspective, you did less and got more. But psychologically, you didn't just do less, you removed certainty. And certainty, while comforting, is not what drives emotional re-engagement. What drives it is the feeling that something is no longer fully known. Now, this doesn't mean playing games or creating artificial distance. That's where many men go wrong, when they try to apply this idea without understanding it. Because what she responded to wasn't silence itself. It was the shift in your emotional position. Before, you were reacting to her. Now you were centered within yourself. Before, your behavior was trying to maintain connection. Now your behavior existed independently of whether she engaged or not. And that difference changes everything. Because attraction doesn't grow when someone feels pursued without pause. It grows when there's space to feel something on their own, without being guided, pushed, or constantly reassured. And when that space appeared, even briefly, her mind started filling it again. Not with your words, but with her own thoughts about you. What you're seeing now isn't a coincidence, it's a pattern. And once you begin to recognize it, her behavior stops feeling confusing and starts feeling predictable in a very different way. Because what changed wasn't her personality, it wasn't her mood, it was the way she experienced you. When she began to ignore you, it wasn't an active decision like most men assume. It was passive, gradual. Her attention simply shifted away because nothing was pulling it back. But the moment you stopped chasing, you introduced something her mind wasn't expecting. Distance without explanation. And this is where a deeper psychological mechanism starts to activate. The human mind is wired to notice absence more than presence. When something is always there, it blends into the background. But when it's suddenly reduced or removed, it becomes visible again. You're focusing on what she does, instead of why she does it. When she had consistent access to you, there was no need to think about you. No need to question anything. No internal dialogue. You were certain. But the moment that certainty disappeared, even slightly, her mind had to re-engage. Not emotionally at first, but cognitively. She starts asking quiet questions she doesn't even realize she's asking. Why did he pull back? Did something change? Is he losing interest? And here's the part most men never see clearly. Those questions are the beginning of renewed attraction. Not because she suddenly feels something intense, but because attention has returned. And attention is always the first step before emotion follows. This is the hidden pattern in her behavior. Attraction doesn't always grow from what you give. Sometimes it grows from what she starts to feel on her own, when you're not actively influencing her. And when you stepped back, you removed yourself from controlling the emotional direction of the interaction. You allowed her to feel something without guidance. That's rare. Because most men, when they sense distance, try to close it immediately. They explain more, they text more, they try to fix the silence, but in doing that, they interrupt the exact process that could have brought her back naturally. What's actually happening beneath the surface is a shift from external stimulation to internal processing. Before, her experience of you was based on what you were doing, your messages, your attention, your effort. Now her experience of you is based on what she's thinking when you're not there. And thoughts, when left uninterrupted, tend to grow, especially when they're trying to resolve something unfinished. You became unfinished, not in a dramatic sense, but just enough to create a loop in her mind that hadn't been there before. And that loop creates a subtle tension, not anxiety, not pressure, just awareness. The kind that makes her check her phone a little more than usual. The kind that makes her notice your absence in a way she didn't notice your presence before. This is where most men make a critical mistake. They interpret her re-engagement too quickly. The moment she responds again, shows a little interest, or breaks the silence, they rush back into their old pattern. They start giving the same level of attention, the same availability, the same predictability, and without realizing it, they close the loop too fast, because the very thing that restarted her interest disappears again. The mystery fades, the space collapses, the dynamic returns to what it was before, and slowly, so does her distance. But if you look closely, the pattern becomes clear. Her interest rises when there is space for her to feel. It fades when that space is constantly filled for her. This doesn't mean you should withdraw completely or act distant as a strategy. It means understanding that attraction has a rhythm, a natural balance between presence and absence, between connection and space. And when that balance is broken, when one side dominates too much, the emotional experience changes. Not instantly, but inevitably. And now, without realizing it, you've already seen both sides of that pattern. You've seen what happens when you give too much, and you've seen what happens when you step back. The difference between those two moments is where the real understanding begins. This is the point where most men misread everything and undo the very shift that was working in their favor, because once she comes back, even slightly, it feels like confirmation, like the connection is restored, like whatever you did worked. So naturally, you return to what feels right. You respond faster again. You become more available. You try to rebuild the momentum you thought you had lost. But what you don't realize is, you're stepping back into the same pattern that made her pull away in the first place. This is where most men misunderstand. They think attraction is something you secure, something you lock in once you get it right. But attraction isn't static, it's responsive. It reacts to the emotional environment between two people. And the moment that environment becomes one-sided, where you're constantly giving, anticipating, adjusting, it begins to lose its depth. What's actually happening beneath the surface is a shift in emotional positioning. Before, when you were chasing, she was in the position of receiving, observing, deciding. There was no emotional risk on her side, because you were carrying all of it. And when you stopped, even briefly, that position changed. She had to feel something without being prompted. She had to think about you without you initiating it. She had to step slightly out of comfort and into curiosity. That's the part that created movement. But when you rushed back in, you removed that shift. You returned the dynamic to its original form, where she doesn't have to wonder, doesn't have to invest, doesn't have to reach. You're focusing on what she does instead of why she does it. When she responds again, it's not always because her attraction is fully restored. Sometimes it's because her attention has reopened just enough to explore. And if you overwhelm that moment with too much consistency, too much certainty, it closes again. This is why so many men feel stuck in cycles. She pulls away, he chases, she distances more, he finally stops, she returns, he overcorrects, and the pattern repeats. Not because either person is intentionally playing games, but because the underlying dynamic never truly changes. What needs to shift isn't just your behavior, it's your mindset. Because when your actions are driven by the fear of losing her, they carry a certain emotional weight. Even if your words are calm, the intention behind them feels heavy, and that heaviness is what subtly pushes her away. But when your actions come from a place of stability, where you're not trying to control the outcome, they feel different, lighter, less urgent, more grounded, and that difference is something she senses immediately, even if she can't explain it. This doesn't mean becoming distant or emotionally unavailable. It means not making her the center of your emotional state. Because the moment she feels like your attention depends entirely on her response, the dynamic becomes unbalanced again, and attraction rarely grows in imbalance. And it grows when both people feel a sense of autonomy within the connection, when there's space to miss each other, not just access to each other, when interaction feels like a choice, not an expectation. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. You stop trying to win her back, and instead, you return to yourself, to your pace, your focus, your emotional center. And from that place, your interactions become naturally different. You respond, but you don't chase. You engage, but you don't overextend. You show interest, but you don't lose your sense of independence within it. And ironically, this is what makes her lean in more. Not because you're doing something to her, but because you're no longer trying to control how she feels. And when that control disappears, something else takes its place. freedom, the kind that allows attraction to grow without pressure, the kind that makes her feel instead of react, and that's where the real shift happens. At this point, everything becomes quieter, but much clearer, because once you understand the pattern, you stop reacting to every small change in her behavior. You stop overanalyzing delayed replies. You stop trying to decode every word, every pause, every shift in tone, not because those things don't matter, but because you finally understand what actually drives them. You realize that attraction isn't built through constant effort. It's shaped through emotional experience, and emotional experience needs space. This is where clarity begins. She didn't come back because you said the perfect thing. She didn't suddenly change her mind overnight. What shifted was the way she felt in your absence, and the way she perceived you when you stopped trying to control the connection. What's actually happening beneath the surface is something very simple, but often overlooked. When you're no longer chasing, you become someone she has to move toward, instead of someone who is always moving toward her. And that changes her role in the dynamic. She begins to invest, even if it's small at first. A message, a question, a reaction. It may not look like much, but psychologically, it's significant, because now she's participating, not passively receiving, but actively engaging. And that's where real connection starts to rebuild. Not from pressure, but from mutual presence. You're focusing on what she does, instead of why she does it. When she reaches out now, it's not just about communication. It's about curiosity finding expression. It's about a thought she had turning into an action. And when you respond without urgency, without overcompensating, without trying to secure her again, you allow that process to continue, naturally, without force. This is the part where control replaces confusion. Not control over her, but control over yourself, over your reactions, your pace, your emotional stability. Because the moment you anchor yourself in that, her behavior stops feeling like something you need to manage. It becomes something you observe, and in that observation, you start to see the rhythm more clearly. There will be moments where she leans in, moments where she pulls back slightly, moments where things feel intense, and moments where they feel distant. But instead of reacting to each shift, you stay consistent in a different way, not predictable, but grounded. You don't chase the highs, you don't panic at the lows, you remain steady, and that steadiness is what creates a sense of safety, without removing the natural tension that keeps attraction alive. Because now your presence isn't overwhelming, and your absence isn't confusing, it's balanced. And balance is what allows emotions to develop without resistance. This is the realization most men take time to reach, that the goal was never to make her stay, it was to create a dynamic where she wants to come closer on her own, where her interest isn't maintained by your effort, but supported by your stability. And when that happens, something subtle but powerful changes inside you as well. You stop fearing distance, because you understand it. You stop chasing reassurance, because you don't need it in the same way anymore. And in that shift, your interactions become calmer, more intentional, more real, not driven by anxiety, but guided by awareness. And that's what she feels, not just in what you say, but in what you don't say. Not just in how you show up, but in how you don't overextend. It's quiet, but it's undeniable, because in the end, nothing magical happened. You didn't discover a trick. You didn't manipulate her feelings. You simply changed the dynamic by changing your position within it. And once that changes, everything else follows. If this made you see things differently, subscribe, because understanding her mind changes everything.